Imagine your hair looking more vivacious, more lustrous, less broken and split ends. Imagine your nails not being as brittle as they were, but strong and full of life. Imagine your skin feeling, looking, seeming more radiant. Imagine getting more compliments than you ever have before on your hair, skin, and nails. Well, that's what's gonna happen. That's what so many thousands of people have said about Andrew's healthy hair, skin, and nails. His #1 most reordered product, lowest return rate. Everybody falls for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Guys, I could tell you there's 6,000 reviews, 4,500 of them, perfect 5 stars, perfect 5 stars. I could tell you about the confidence boost, how it makes you feel, how it works so quickly, so effectively. And I could tell you that this product that you're looking at today and for this launch is the most advanced, most potent, most powerful than it's ever been before. It starts with 10 times the potency of the original. As we go back 25 years when Andrew pioneered this, a specialty targeted product designed to do what it says on the label. Well, although this is astonishing to me, and I've seen a lot of astonishing things with Andrew over the years, we are only a few moments into this today's special, and with the pre-sale, we are well over 6,000 sold. 7,000 now sold. Geez, Louise, I can't even keep up with it. It's gonna be a busy day. It's gonna be a busy night. We would love for you to jump on in. Andrew, the value and the product has never been better.
And truly, this is a product that's been around for over 25 years, and this is the highest potency and the best price per capsule. So you're getting more in each capsule, and the capsule costs less than it's ever cost before, which is saying a lot for a product that's been around for 25 years. It's 10 times the potency of biotin of the original. And also, biotin is not just simply a word. Not all biotin is created equal. Biotin truly needs to be bioavailable. Biotin also needs to be accompanied by its other partners, or it's not going to be delivering its benefits. There's probably in those 5,000 reviews or 6,000 reviews, there's probably 500 of them that mention, I tried a biotin product, it just didn't work. In fact, when I introduced my healthy hair, skin, and nails 25 years ago, it was a little bit more than a biotin product. Now ours is a lot more than a biotin product because we've realized from your feedback and just from experience that it's more than one single ingredient. So it's just like in any pursuit that's important in life, it takes more than a single individual to accomplish it. And it's more than just biotin to accomplish what needs to be accomplished for your hair, skin, and nails, which are these tissues that are constantly growing. And again, I was touching on this earlier. You are a factory. Your body is manufacturing hair, skin, and nails. And for most of us, over the course of our lifetime, the only reason they look pretty good when we're young is we have the benefit of youth. But we are not really supplying that factory with what it needs to do the work it's doing, to grow literally 100+ pounds of skin over the course of our lifetime, to grow hair that's more than 1,000 miles long over the course of our lifetime. When you add it all up, a single strand of hair, it's an incredible amount of work. And there's no wonder that when you look at this organ and it's the integumentary system of our body, when you look at this system and its unique requirements, the fact that it's constantly working and growing, and there's other things in our body that just take higher priority, whether it might be our nervous system, or our immune system, our cardiovascular system, that unfortunately our hair, skin, and nails, unless we go out of our way to deliver to our body what it needs, we're going to be experiencing living the consequences. And this is a product that you can live different consequences. If you read the reviews here, to think a beauty product can average 4.5 stars, which is mathematically very difficult, has over 6,000 reviews, well over 4,500 of them are 5-star reviews. So well over 75% are perfect 5-star reviews, and over 90% are positive reviews. That's a rather powerful statement on what you can expect. And just one little mention to the competition. If you look at some of those gummies on the market, they will cost much more than my 100% pure product, my technically more advanced product. And they're gonna give you 25 calories. So if, say, my product does 600 capsules, if you're getting 2,500, if you're getting 25 calories per capsule, by the time you got done consuming that bottle, I think that means you would have consumed 15,000 calories.
Oh my gosh.
That's what gummies are all about. And gummies, as far as I'm concerned, with all the additives and sugar and things in them, they have nothing to do with health. And they're just a deceptive way to deliver something that's very easy to deliver pure. You know, we don't need to be children and be deceived. This is a small capsule. Anyone can swallow it. And if you don't want to swallow it, open the capsule, and that ultrafine powder you can mix with anything. So it's pure, it's respectful of your body, and most importantly, it's going to deliver the results you seek.
Andrew's just been talking for about 90 seconds, and another 1,500, now nearly 2,000 have been ordered. Here's what our team are telling me behind the scenes. The annual tradition never fails to disappoint. We wait for this day. It's the day to stock up with the best value of the year. There is a disproportionate number of people, so more people than even we anticipated, are going for that larger size, the 600 capsules right there. So most of the orders that you're seeing on your screen, now nearly 9,000, are in the 600 capsule option. Normally $170, the lowest price, best value ever. Cost per capsule is significantly lower than I've ever seen it, little over a dime per capsule. $74.90 saves you $95. So this is going to keep you going well into the future. You think about all the money you spend on beauty products, beauty creams and the serums and the day cream and the night cream. You think about all the products that you buy for your hair, all the things that you do to try and strengthen your nails. This is that beauty secret. And whether it's Colleen Lopez or Amy Morrison, whether guys and girls, everybody says the same. This gives you results. And Andrew, you don't have to wait 6 months to see those results.
You could see the results quite quickly. What's amazing about this product, and just as you were showing the pricing chart there, when we introduced this product, it was about 40 to 50 cents a capsule, depending on the pricing. Today, if you do the math on the large size, it's 12 cents a capsule. So it's barely over a dime. I still remember using a dime in a phone booth. I'm not sure how many people remember that, hearing it drop, hearing the sound of the dime drop. But it just to think how affordable this has become. Plus, when I introduced this product 25 years ago, it was a must-take 2 capsules a day. If you wanted, you could take 4 capsules a day. This product is now only 2 capsules, but actually, more than half the people take 1 capsule. So this is a product that what I recommend if you're starting it for the first time, or if there's something extremely stressful going on or unique requirements, start with 2 capsules, and then you could step down to 1 capsule. Because mind you, the biotin today is even more bioavailable than the biotin of 25 years ago. The levels are also 10 times higher. So that's why 1 capsule per day is what folks have gravitated toward. And far be it from me to tell you to take more if 1 capsule is working. I want this to be as incredibly affordable as possible. So to think that I've been doing this as long as I have, and that 25 years after introducing this product, and you can't say this about all my products, but I wish I could, but this is a product that today is dramatically higher potency and dramatically less expensive per dose, per capsule, than it ever was before. So this is the best pricing we've ever had. So again, you know, with all due respect, I guess they go about it with good intentions, but there's even a gummy that's available that you see online, and they have sugar in their name. The last thing I would put in any name of any health product is sugar. And gummies, why would you want to be consuming 25 calories with each gummy you consume? And some people take gummy multis and gummy omegas, and by the time they're done, they're consuming 100 or 200 calories. It could be 10, 15% of their daily calories in sugar with additives and colors. So it's just appalling what some folks who are, you know, what we call them interlopers, who don't manufacture anything, and a lot of those gummies are made overseas, God knows where. So it's just, to me, it shouldn't be a mystery what makes a healthy hair, skin, and nails vitamin. It should be pure. It should focus the nutrients you seek. Biotin, a B vitamin, should be at the top of the list with the other nutrients necessary to deliver the benefits. And no sugar, no colorings, no other additives. It's just no place in a product like this. So you might call me a purist, but as long as a purist product doesn't mean you have to spend more. and that you get the best product most affordably, then why not be a purist? I respect my body. I respect your body. I wouldn't want you to be putting sugar and colors and additives and preservatives when all you're trying to do is support a process that your body works very hard to do. Growing your hair, skin, nails, it is one difficult process. And the reason why we know that is these tissues are growing constantly. If we take medications, if we're under stress, if we have surgery, if we have anesthesia, we tend to notice the change in our hair, skin, and nails because it is such a demanding process for our body that if we get anything else thrown at us, stress or whatnot, we see it in our hair, skin, and nails. So why not affordably deliver to your body the nutrients it needs for healthy hair, skin, and nails? And by the way, it's kind of a commentary on how, on the general multivitamins out there in the market, but this will be the best B vitamin supplement you're taking if you're taking one of the typical multivitamins out there. So it's more than just a beauty vitamin. It's sort of a mini multivitamin, the likes of which most people, unless you're taking one of my multivitamins, the likes of which no one has ever seen.
Well, with that being said, we're excited to see the response, guys. If you want to beat the rush, you can go online at hsn.com. If you call us on the toll-free number, one of our wonderful men or women who are at home, the amazingly talented team of guys and girls who are ready to take your calls, will process the details, your address, your payment details, and get a bottle sent straight out to you. You have the 30-day return policy, so I want you to feel empowered about that. We'll talk a lot tonight about 6,000 reviews. There's not many products that you buy where you can read up to 6,000 reviews. I mean, most products on HSN maybe have 10 or 20. We'll be jumping up and down if it has 50 or 100, but this is 6,000. So you're in really good company. So is it the fact that it's more potent, more powerful, more effective than ever before? Yep, that's one of the reasons why it's flying off the shelves, as they say. Is it because the pricing is so affordable today? At a little over $0.10 per capsule in that larger size, we can all afford to get this home and to start to feel the difference. Think about your hair. Are you happy with your hair? Are you happy with the split ends? Are you happy your hair is maybe not as radiant as you want it to be? We talk about nails a lot of times. If you wear artificial nails or acrylics and you find that it really doesn't do much good for them, this is going to help so much more strengthen those nails. And then skin, the number of reviews that talk about skin, the radiance, that feeling of just, I suppose, looking and feeling younger, more youthful. These are so many of the words that you will see when you analyze or you scan down, you read through all the reviews that are online at hsn.com. A lot of folks, when they order, they buy a big bottle and then they buy a small bottle when they're on the go, or they go to grandma's house, or they go visit friends and family for the night. They'll take a small bottle with them. But please know, in the year 2020, this is the best value. We have people that wait for this day, obviously, to stock up. And Andrew, as you said, judging by the number of calls we're getting, a lot of people were running out because we normally do this last month.
Well, and I apologize. I tried to apologize to everyone last month. Normally, for the last 20 years, I guess, July has been our Today Special month for our healthy hair, skin, and nails. But unfortunately, because our Ultimate Eye was a brand new formula that took a tremendous amount of R&D, our healthy hair, skin, and nails was pushed until August. But I made it special because it's the lowest cost per capsule ever on this formula. And it's fully up to the 5,000 micrograms of biotin. Again, our biotin is biotin that's ensured to be of its highest bioavailability. It's an ultrafine powder in that capsule. So it's not bound up in granules of a tablet. It's not somehow incorporated into some gummy material. The disintegration or digestion characteristics, God only knows. So this is a pure product that delivers it in. If you could make vitamins, you would be making a product like this. No additives, no fillers, no lubricants, the pure ingredients that you want to support the growth of our hair, skin, and nails that work hard every day of our lives. But I was going to actually read some reviews here, and then I'll read some. I have some great science charts that talk about. I don't just tilt these a little bit. So there we go. Outstanding. I originally purchased a hair, skin, and nails product at the drugstore, but after 8 months of no improvement, and this is what we hear all the time about hair, skin, and nail formulas or biotin formulas, they just don't work. I switched to Andrew's capsules. Wow. What a difference. Within 3 months, my nails were strong and growing longer every day. My hair has also changed a lot, as well as my skin. This product is on my must-have list permanently, from Marion, South Carolina. Basically, this product has had the benefits of an experiment involving hundreds of thousands of people for 25 years, freely giving me their feedback. So we continue to improve it every year. Thicker eyelashes. I've been on this supplement about 3 months now and was pleased with the smoother skin and improved texture of my hair. But my biggest surprise I noticed the other day is the volume of my eyelashes has improved dramatically. We don't add the large capital letters. At 53, this is something I never would have anticipated. This is now a permanent part of my daily regimen. Thank you, Andrew. From MC in New York, there's hundreds of reviews that talk about eyelashes. Results, results, results. I have bought and used this product before, but it never ceases to amaze me with the immediate, tangible results of thicker, longer, healthier hair, long, strong nails, and smooth, healthy skin. I love it. It's amazing as you go through these reviews, and and when you go on a lot of websites, and I don't intend to impugn the integrity of any digital brands or digital company out there, but there's a website that we all know, and we all know that it's impossible that all those reviews are actually valid reviews.
Right.
The one thing I could tell you, we all know that, all of us in business know that on that website, you could easily have reviews that are very favorable sort of implanted on your behalf. These are all reviews that weren't implanted on my behalf by anybody except the people using this product. And that's, I think, very important to understand, because a lot of the reviews on websites are just no credibility. But these are all reviews by individuals who actually had to have purchased the product and used the product. So incredible results. I take many supplements and thought the difficulty I was experiencing with my hair was just the middle-age change of life. I tried healthy hair, skin, and nails, and the last time was the Today Special, and within a month, I saw improvement. I really could not believe the results. A year later, my hair is full and fluffy and down to my shoulders. Unbelievable. Yesterday, my husband and I were at a restaurant, and both waitresses said they loved my hair and how nice it looked. This product is shockingly fantastic, and I won't be without it. Thanks, Andrew. Shockingly fantastic. That's an interesting adverb. A little bit of magic in this supplement. So I decided to try this. Also, simply by reading the reviews on this product or any of my products, you know they were not generated by machines, anonymous machines. They were generated by real human beings who have a passionate response about the product. A little bit of magic in the supplement. So I decided to try this because I got a horrible, choppy haircut that I was desperate to grow out. And once I started taking this, my hair felt and looked healthy and started growing. And I also noticed my skin looked better and my strong nails got stronger. So I started recommending this supplement anytime someone mentioned issues with their hair, skin, or nails, and they all have had the same amazing results. From Roxy in California. And a moment ago, Adam was talking about, are you happy with your hair? And what I've said to so many of my friends, even if you're happy with your hair, even if you're pleased with your hair, wouldn't you like to be happier with your hair or your nails or your skin? That I think a lot of us just accept things the way they are. The normal aging process is not the most pleasant process in the world, but when you give healthy hair, skin, and nails a chance to support a very challenged system in our body, especially as we get older, and things tend to go downhill after the age of about 30, or they just don't work as well as they used to. And this is a demanding process, and no disrespect intended, but when it comes to our hair, skin, and nails, we are nothing more than a manufacturing facility. And if you look at the requirements of that manufacturing facility, the average person does not deliver them in abundance. The average person doesn't deliver them even in minimal quantities. And that's the reason why this is virtually a perfectly reviewed product with 6,000 reviews. That's why.
And a couple minutes later, and now we're nearly at 10,500 sold, approaching 11. Guys, thank you so much. There's so much hard work that goes into this. It's a big opportunity to get a product that is really sensational. And to really kind of put it on the pedestal that it deserves, let's maybe reference it this way. The Home Shopping Network is the world's first shopping channel, the very, very first. We were here first. In all of these years, nearly 45 years of being on the air, this quite simply is, from my understanding, the #1 seller, not only in terms of success, but with regards to reorders, with regards to return rate, in terms of popularity, the number of reviews. That's a huge accolade. Think about that. We're on air 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every week of every month of every year for nearly 45 years. And out of all the hundreds of thousands of products that you have seen, that you've watched, that you've heard about, this one right here, the one on the screen right now, is the most popular. That is a massive, massive signal in the right direction to say, this thing's gotta be good. I should try this. One of the things that Andrew was when he was reading, one of the words that he kept on using from the reviews was results. So many of you had used the word results, the results, the results, the results, the tangible results. That's what we all want. In every beauty cream that we buy, we wanna see the results. And so often those results are not quite there as much as we want. In everything that we do in life, we want results. We want the right results. That's what you get with this. It delivers. It delivers the tangible results that it says right there on the label. Your skin will be healthier. Your nails will be stronger. Your hair will be better. Your hair will grow faster. Your hair will look better. It will be healthier. The clue's in the name. So for all of those reasons, that's why we'd love for you to shop for it. Now, this is not the full hour tonight. We have about 25 minutes left of our launch presentation, then we're gonna move along to Phytoceramides, but we'd certainly love to invite for you to be the first today to order. When you call us, whether you're a new customer or an existing customer, anybody can take advantage of FlexPay. We take the lowest prices of the year, the best values ever, and we split them into 3 FlexPay to make it affordable and attainable and accessible. So here's how the price breaks down. The 50 caps is normally $22.90. Tonight it's under $15. 200 normally $75. Today it's under $43. The 400 caps normally $120. Today it's under $60. The 600 caps, a special size that you can get today, is normally $170. We're taking nearly $100 off the price at $74.90. Andrew, you go back all those years, 25 years ago, since the formation of this. This was kind of a new thing, a targeted product, which now a lot of people have kind of cottoned onto and are doing the same things, but stacked up, side by side, nothing compares.
Yeah, and at that time, there really weren't any credible, what I would consider sort of beauty vitamins. And I really didn't want to do it initially because I was really focused on what I considered to be serious issues. I was making sure we were delivering the best multivitamin, the best glucosamine and chondroitin, so the best CoQ10. So I looked at this as not being a serious product. I quickly learned my lesson based upon the feedback from this product, that folks considered the issues, the problems that they might have with their hair, their skin, and their nails as being very serious. So I was mistaken. This isn't a vanity product. This is a serious product that really deals with serious issues for all of us. Our self-esteem, how we feel about ourselves, is directly connected to how we feel about the appearance of our hair, our skin, and nails. So it was a little bit of an educational process for me, and simply seeing the adoption of this product. This product hasn't been made successful because we spend a lot of time on it. It's a Today Special once a year. It's featured as a monthly special once a year, and then it essentially goes away. So the fact that this is the #1 reorder product and the most popular product has nothing to do with me or HSN spending a lot of time on it. It has to do with the fact that this product has built a life of its own, right, a following of its own. So when you do it correctly and follow the science, because I didn't approach this as a beauty product, I approached this as serious science, looking at how our body goes about integrating in our hair, skin, and nails. These are really specialized tissues. It's an integration of proteins and lipids And it's a very complex structure, our skin, similarly our fat, and our nails. So it requires very special chemistry. It requires very special raw materials and tools. And it requires an availability of biotin that far outstrips our diet. Typical diet, 20, 30, 40, 50 micrograms a day. And this product delivers 5,000 micrograms. So obviously our diet is insufficient, it's inadequate. And by the way, you don't need to take more than 5,000 micrograms. I see products that deliver even more than that. You don't need it. That's really, even at one capsule a day, my 2,500 is probably going to be enough for you. So again, I just try to make it more and more affordable and more straightforward. I have some charts that are just some of the basic information on this product. There we go. So originally developed more than 20 years ago, Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails has become our most popular formula. It is HSN's most positively reviewed product with it just takes a little while, now more than 4,500 five-star reviews, thousands of passionate reviews, and truly passionate. Many of them are 200, 300, 400, 500 words, provide the best proof of how effectively you can trust this unique formula to work for you. So better than I could speak about how it was developed and what I've done over the last 20 plus years. It really is. If you read the reviews and imagine the time that someone spent to write them and use the exclamation points and put things in all caps, that they really took time to make the review passionate, intelligent, and communicate their feelings, not for any other reason except to share a positive experience. I sadly, when I've written reviews in the past, it's mostly because I'm trying to help people avoid a bad experience. And every once in a while, I come across a product that I fall in love with. And I just do that kind of thing where I write passionate reviews. And I think the reason why there are so many passionate reviews for my products isn't because my products are so wonderful. It's because most experiences with vitamins are so disappointing. So when a product actually simply fulfills your expectation, performs on its promise, I think that might seem remarkable and incredible. I just think I'm doing a good workmanlike job making a really straightforward hair, skin, and nail supplement. No additives, won't be hard to swallow, it won't upset your stomach, it only delivers benefits, it causes no problems. There's no calories like some scary gummies, there's no artificial colors, so it's just a simple product. But I think when you do something simply, it's sort of an ordinary product that just gets the job done. Compared to everybody else, it's I guess, pretty extraordinary. So that I'm proud of, and I encourage you to read the reviews.
And Andrew, to that point, I mean, you've said it so often, you know, you spend a lot of money. We spend a lot of money trying to maintain our youth, trying to maintain the way we want to look. This is a beauty product. I mean, we lovingly refer to it as HSN's best beauty secret, but it has wonderful effects that really make us feel as good as we can be.
And what's interesting, with a product like this, many would think that when you develop a product like this and it has a great following, why lower the price?
Right.
Why improve it? What have I done? I've improved it and I've lowered the price. This is a product that I suspect if we were selling it at 50 cents or $1 a capsule, we would still have an incredibly loyal following. The fact that today it's a fraction of the price that it was over 20 years ago, that's exciting for me, because what it means is, you said it earlier, that almost everybody could afford 12 cents a day. Because 12 cents a day, and I know a lot of folks, especially now, have economic challenges, but at 12 cents a day, that's $3 and say 60 cents a month. That's, I think, a cup of coffee at most places is not much more than that. A couple of bottled waters is about that. So I've made it so affordable, and for a product that for so many people is so important. And the way I look at it, if you would have been willing to spend 50 cents on your health and well-being, and that would have been fine for this, you now have 40 cents left over to spend on something else for your health and well-being. It doesn't have to be with me, but it should and could be in your best interest.
It's a confidence boost and you will love this. Well, with already so many orders taken, there's a couple of notes that have been passed to me. At HSN HQ, they always like to let us know what's happening to kind of keep track of things. Out of the 4 sizes that we have available, the majority of our orders, 4 to 1, are in this size right here. So that's going to be the 600 caps. It obviously represents the best value. It represents, as we mentioned, you know, a little over $0.10 per capsule. So if you're going to do it, you might as well do that. Because you're going to see the results so quickly, you're going to know virtually immediately that this was a good decision to make. And with our 30-day money-back guarantee, if you're not satisfied, of course, you can return it to us for a refund of the purchase price. So feel confident about doing it. Now, when I mentioned FlexPay, that's on any major credit or debit card. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. You can pay via PayPal if you so desire. Every possible way, we've made it as easy as possible. And Andrew said it, and that was a really big point to me. Whilst I was going on and on about this being the most popular product and the most highly reviewed and our most successful product, you have to bear in mind, this is not a product that is on every week. You don't tune in every day and see it on the air. This is only on the air a handful of times a year. So to achieve that status with such limited airings is again testament to how good it is. Andrew, you just said about the product evolving. For most companies out there, not, you know, I don't want to cast that same shadow on everybody, but there's a lot of companies that simply stand still because when you improve, you're spending money, and a lot of people don't want to do that.
Well, everyone knows I try to run my company incredibly environmentally. The only time when I might make an exception to that, we absolutely print labels when we make a product. If we change the product, we try to be efficient, but we're throwing away labels. That's the one time I'm okay with that, because my one goal is always to make sure that I'm constantly updating, upgrading. It's not sufficient that we're better than everyone else. I really want to be head and shoulders better than everyone else. And I'm not referring to the shampoo, but my goal is always, I take this, my mom takes this, my sister takes this, all of my friends take this, that I always want this to be the best. I want to be proud of the product. I want to be able to brag about the fact that even though we have folic acid in this product, a lot of products have folic acid, but we use 5-MTHF, 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. It's an incredibly bioavailable form. It's the natural form of folate. We do that in a beauty vitamin. That even the B12 that's in here, because biotin requires B12, the work that B12 does in our body, the methylation role that it plays, it's an incredibly important role alongside biotin. They work hand in hand. Our B12 is, of course, methylcobalamin, the natural form found in your body, not the cyanocobalamin you find in typical multivitamins, and you don't find B12 in a typical biotin product anyhow. So it's just different because it's intended to actually work. I think most other hair, skin, and nail products, with all due respect, they're sort of intended to simply be marketable, to be saleable. Mine is intended to work. It's intended to inspire positive reviews. It's intended to deliver the results that you seek, and also to be an extremely positive experience. That's a product. In a moment, I'll read some more reviews because I think they speak even more clearly about what you can expect than I can.
It's exciting, and I think you'll get that. You'll be excited when you try it.
And one thing I was going to mention, that when I'm at HSN, I typically have the monitors in front of me, so I see quantity, yes, and I can let you know if we're running out. I know the last Today Special, I just wasn't able to warn everyone adequately. But I would imagine that we planned, I think, about 55 or 57% in the large size. We're running at 4 to 1, which is about 80%. So I would imagine that I always like to give everyone a heads up. We're going to be fine until the afternoon, but there's a risk that in the evening, we would run out of the largest size if we continue to run at that ratio. And again, this is the lowest cost we've ever had per capsule. So that is, you know, I think inspiring, that little change in ratio.
And I think that's why we've had the response that we've had. I mean, we've seen the products for so many years, but you've never seen this potency at this price. So best value, best price, best potency, best cost per capsule that we have ever done. So there it is in terms of the choices of 50, 200, 400, or 600. Look, I'm going on about the 600 because the savings are obviously the most impressive. It makes most sense to do the 600, but by all means, if you just want to try the 50, go for it, right? I'd rather you just got any amount of it home so you could at least experience what thousands of people will simply not be without. That's the thing, when you start with this, the results are so wonderful that you'll never want to be without it. Healthier hair, healthier skin, healthier nails. And for the reviews to speak as they do so eloquently about the effect that it has, how it is results driven, is really testament to how really amazing the product is. Andrew, you follow the science. It starts there. When you follow the science, amazing things can happen.
Well, the only thing, I hate to say it, the only thing to follow is the science. Because basically, if we look at our body, there's a blueprint. So we might call it anatomy, we might call it physiology, we might call it biochemistry. But there's a blueprint that dictates all these processes, whether you want to call it Mother Nature, God-given blueprint, whatever it is, that it's all determining how our hair grows, how our skin grows, how our nails grow. We have our own DNA, which is kind of our own personal architect's version of that blueprint. And whether we want to blame our parents or not, or our ancestors, we can. But the fact is, that blueprint, that design, is what we are all stuck with. And our food supply, unfortunately, when it comes to our hair, skin, and nails, no matter how well we eat, biotin is not going to be readily available. It is, if there's any bad news I'm delivering tonight, that's it. That I had a chart before that talked about the typical diet delivers maybe 20, 30, 40 micrograms a day. It's insufficient in someone in our society getting the best results in terms of the growth and the appearance of their hair, skin, and nails. It's just insufficient. And unless you're going to start eating crazy foods like, and I think I have a chart here, like chicken liver, beef liver, I'll grab the chart in a second.
Yum.
And maybe excuse me for maybe go off me so I'm not leaning over in camera here. There we go. But let's look at this chart. See, even though we're doing it at home, we get some.
We're making it work, Andrew. We're making it work.
Yes. Everybody at ProCaps and Henderson makes sure that they treat these shows just like it's not COVID-19 time. So we make sure that we print out everything. So here we look at the very best choices, very best sources of biotin. So if you're thinking you're getting good biotin from your diet, chicken liver and beef liver are not healthy foods to be eating constantly. They might be tasty, but they're not healthy foods. They're the best sources. Next best source would be yeast. If you're eating yeast on a daily basis, you'd have to have 13 pounds to be the equivalent of 1 day's healthy hair, skin, and nails. Mushrooms, a mere 358. That's what you need, and about 14,000 calories. Eggs, we consider those, if you look at a chart, it's considered a good source of biotin. 385 eggs, 27,000 of them. Soybeans, a good source of biotin relative to our diet in general. Eggs, 385 of them, 27,000 calories. Sorry, I just said that. Soybeans, 114. Cups, 33,864. Whole milk, 500 cups, 75,000. So, and then there's another chart here where if I ask people what they consider great sources of biotin, a lot of people think it's fish. So salmon and halibut, really healthy fish, 104 pounds and 156 pounds. Mind you, that's not for a bottle of our product. That's for 1 day. Strawberries, people think a good source of biotin. Peanuts, a good source of biotin. Nothing is a good source of biotin. It's just the awful truth. So when you look and you go down, or you could have the healthiest biotin-rich diet, it's not going to give you any biotin. The only biotin-rich diet is going to be horribly unhealthy and focusing on chicken liver and beef liver and yeast. So not the typical staple diet. So that's why, whether it's mine or some other ethical, bioavailable, comprehensive hair, skin, and nail formula, as we get older, as we get over the age of 30, whether we see it in trouble spots in our skin, whether we see it in our hair not growing out as well as it did, losing its radiance or luster, whether it's our nails that don't grow out as easily, whether they become ridged or dry, brittle, and cracked. I'm basically reading the things that dozens or hundreds of times you'll see in our reviews. And also you'll see in the clinical science that it's the first when we often talk about joints, I read a quote from the Journal of American Medical Association, and they talk about glucosamine being the first natural line of defense for healthy joints as we age. And you could read the same quotes in the science for dermatologists and doctors. Biotin, but it has to be bioavailable, it has to be delivered properly. It's the first choice, it's the first line of defense as we age to maintain the appearance of our hair, our skin, and our nails.
Well, our launch presentation is coming to a close, about 10 or 11 minutes left, and then we're going to end our hour with Phytoceramides, Mother Nature's internal moisturizer, which really goes hand in hand with this as well, so we're excited to share that with you. This is the opportunity to jump on in. You know, we've been presenting it and featuring it for all of these years. It never gets old, because as Andrew said, the reviews, in many ways, very emotional, very powerful, very provocative, in terms of the words that are used, the emotions that are in there, of how it helps change people's lives, of how it can help empower people, because having the confidence, or maybe getting that confidence back, is brilliant. Feeling that your skin looks better than it's ever done before, or that your hair is stronger than it's ever felt before, that it grows faster. Andrew talked about, you know, ridges in your nails or brittle nails, right? Having nails that feel more just better. If you have acrylics, or you go to the nail salon and you know the damage that that's done to your nails, people will take healthy hair, skin, and nails because of how this can really give you a helping hand, to really give you a step up. When we started tonight, I told you that this was flying, and we're now well over 12,000 reserved, and that ratio of 4-to-1 still maintains. Most people are buying that larger size. They're all popular, but most people are going for the larger size because it represents the best value for money, the best opportunity. If ever there was a day to do it, it's obviously today. And Andrew, this year, you know, we've been doing different things. It's not the year we'd planned, not the year we'd hoped for, but this is something it's something to look forward to, the results that we will see at home.
Well, it's something I think that, as I say, that we all have to struggle to look for silver linings, right, in COVID-19, and maybe a renewed focus on health and wellness, which another thing that's very nice about this product is when you're focusing on beauty, you're giving yourself the best B-complex vitamin you've probably ever taken in your life, unless you're taking one of my other products. You're also giving yourself, we have a small amount of vitamin D in here, which is the nicest gift you can give your immune system. So whether you like it or not, when you're focusing on beauty with this product, you're focusing on wellness. I would never have it any other way. So this is a product that, at times like this, I think some of the simplest things in life can be the things we appreciate most. And some of the challenges, whether it's stressful right now. The world has changed for all of us. I don't think there's any person that's immune to the impact of how that's changed the things that we enjoy, how we enjoy our family, how we enjoy our friends, our social time, whether it might be going to church or things like that. It's just changed things. I mean, even for me, it's sort of a strange thing. I still get to go outside and mountain bike and hike, and it's just bizarre to me if you're on a hiking trail here in Colorado and it's a narrow trail that we're wearing masks, that it's a different world. So I think sometimes thank goodness for life's small favors and life's small opportunities. So this is a product that delivers a long list of health benefits, and for a little bit more than a dime a day, it's delivering beauty benefits that I don't think there's any other hair, skin, and nail formula that can approach it. Certainly the fact that there's 6,000 reviews and over 4,500 of them are 5-star reviews is a very strong vote of confidence. And I try to just make it as clear and straightforward. When you look at the most popular beauty vitamins now out there on the internet, they're gummies. It's scary. They're gummies. They're 25 calories of sugar a day or more. They're artificial colors and all sorts of other additives. This is an ultrafine powder. It's pure. It just gives you what the temple of our body deserves. And I think life is hard, so it's often difficult to make decisions all the time that favor our body. This is a simple one. And normally, if someone was going on and on, as I am, about how special and unique and pure and how bioavailable our biotin is, and how the ultrafine powder won't upset your stomach, the small capsule will be easy to swallow, you'd think, wow. He's talking about one really expensive product. And maybe my hair, skin, and nails product was more expensive 20 years ago, but not today. So you can get, and I used to talk about whenever a capsule approached 10 cents a capsule, over 20 years ago on TV, I had a bottle of capsules that you could buy that were empty if you wanted to fill capsules with ingredients at home. And the capsules in that bottle cost a little bit more than 10 cents each. Empty cost more than 10 cents each. So I just always used that as an example of, it was always my target to get a product to around 10 cents each.
Wow.
And mind you, you don't have to take a handful of these. 1, 2 maximum, that is it. Never more than 2, and most folks now take just 1. But I recommend, if it's brand new to you, take 2 capsules for 30 days. Then after that, see if 1 works for you, and it likely will, and you'll be fine at a little more than $10 a day. And this is, again, once a year. This is not a Today Special that we encore several times a year. A lot of products, that's what we do. But we have a lot of products that deserve attention, like CoQ10 or Ultimate Eye or our Secure Meal Replacement. So this is going away as a Today Special until either July or August of next year, guaranteed. It might be a monthly special at the beginning of the year, but it won't be as good a savings as today. This is the best pricing we've ever had, and the best pricing we will have till at least this time next year.
And of course, with our presentation coming to a close, if you're heading to bed soon, if you're heading out tomorrow, you're not going to be at home, this is the perfect chance to place your order to make sure yours is reserved. There's the 50, 200, 400, or 600 capsules. Really easy choice tonight. The smaller size through to the best value, specialty size of the 600 caps. Normally $169.90. Today it's $74.90. 3 flex, free shipping, saves you $95, which is why it's selling 4 to 1. There are competitors out there. There's a lot of things. Since Andrew introduced this product over 2 decades ago, there's a lot of companies that have sought to jump on the bandwagon and bring out these specialty beauty products focused on these areas, hair, skin, and nails. But again, as we say so often with Andrew's products, if you compare it side by side, you'll see there is a dramatic difference. Potency, quality, in terms of no bad stuff, fillers or additives, there really is a marked difference. Even just if you're buying a hair, skin, and nail product that is a rock, that isn't a fine powder, as I showed you inside this capsule, already that's an inferior product. From start to finish, following the science, the integrity, the quality of the ingredients, the effect, the power, the potency, it's better built from the ground up. And that's why it's HSN's most popular product of all time with regards success, sales, reviews, return rate. This is our #1, and for good reason.
And when you look at a product like this, there's now a lot of folks out there who are making all sorts of crazy claims. There's products that are hair products, and then nail products, and then skin products. And they'll make all sorts of outlandish claims as well, but you don't have to take 3 products. Your hair, your skin, your nails are just specialized tissues of the exact same system, your integumentary system. And actually, if you want proof of that statement, if you just scan the reviews at hsn.com, you will find just as many people talking about their hair as their skin, as their nails. And again, the blueprint, the requirements, if you look at the biochemistry, what I always say is I have to have one foot in the science camp, 1 foot sort of in the Mother Nature camp. And once I pay attention to both, my job is to get out of the way, to make the product, deliver the ingredients in their natural forms, to make them easy on your stomach, so they'll never upset your stomach, so they'll always be easy to swallow. That I'm not forcing you to get these benefits by swallowing calories and additives. As I said before, if each of these capsules was a gummy, and there were 25 capsules each, then that large size, 600, first of all, looking at other brands, it probably would have cost you something like $400. I don't know, it would cost at least a few $100s, but it would be 15,000 calories.
Crazy.
And that's at a 25 calorie gummy. So what we do is definitely different. You might not think that makes it better. I certainly do. So hopefully you do. and it's something you'll give a try because I think you'll be thrilled.
It just gives you what you want. Well, I mean, it makes no sense. A vitamin, a supplement, something that's going to do good for us. You don't want the extra calories. You don't want the extra sugar. You don't want the artificial that and artificial the other. Natural, pure. That's the very foundation. Just like we said earlier, unsurpassed purity, quality, and efficacy for over 40 years. That's what made this line so popular here on HSN and around this great country. So as we look to wrap this on up, only about 90 seconds left. We're going to head over to our Phytoceramides. Andrew, it is a big day. It is an annual tradition. Final thoughts on our healthy hair, skin, and nails.
And just when we look at those other brands and we look at all those additional calories, I mean, what does it tell you about their intentions when they make a product that is inherently just not good for you? And I think it makes a very clear statement. Most of those products are made overseas. So it's just, I just can't comprehend. When I was in school, in law school, they talked about something called the jelly bean rule. And it's kind of funny. And I even heard about that previously in school. That the jelly bean rule is something that you can't take a jelly bean, put some vitamins in it, and miraculously sell it as a health product. Maybe it's more healthy than a typical jelly bean, but it's still a jelly bean with all the calories and all the sugar. That's a gummy. So I feel it's important to emphasize that because they've become a huge part of the vitamin supplement industry, and they're nothing about health and wellness, nothing.
Well, thank you for all of your orders. It's information. And Andrew, that's all you've ever wanted to do is convey information, bring to us, you know, the facts. And that's what we've got with this. Comparing this to the others that are out there, it's incomparable. Thank you so much for shopping with us tonight. Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails continues one day only. Remember, no encores are scheduled for this. So this is that one day to be able to order yours. We want to round out the night with a very popular partner. This is Phytoceramides, Mother Nature's natural moisturizer, an internal moisturizer, essential for the protection of your skin. We talk very favorably about healthy hair, skin, and nails being a beauty secret. This is also a superb beauty secret. And over the past 12 months, we have seen an escalating interest in Phytoceramides and what it can do for you. The powerful results, there's that word again, results, in terms of promoting smoother, radiant, moist skin from the inside out. We talk a lot about wrinkles and how dehydration can be a big, big part of that. We want to show you the pricing because we have special savings available tonight, 30 caps, 60 caps. There's a 120, a 240, and the 360. As Andrew will mention in a few moments, it really is this is expensive. This is a premium product. The ingredients are very expensive. You'll see the normal HSN pricing is in this column right here, $40, $70, $120, $200, and nearly $300 for that largest size. The special pricing, sensational. If you look at the 360 count, you're actually saving nearly as much as you're spending. So instead of $290, it's down to $159.90. It's on 3 FlexPay with also free shipping and handling to get it home. That's why, Andrew, I presume we paired these together tonight because they do work so well.
Well, this was actually me listening to everyone because this was a Today's Special earlier this year. Normally, they're paired closer to one another, but because of COVID, because of the new Ultimate Eye formula, that got disrupted. So we juggled things around a little bit. So what I thought I'd do is, so this is at last year's Today Special price. So here it is. It's a monthly special that we added 2 days ago to show how quickly I read your reviews and I react to your comments. So the Phytoceramides are at Today's Special price, but it's a monthly special till the end of the month. But it's the perfect partner to Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails because it really responds to one of the greatest issues we tend to have, which it's the moisturizing system of our skin. All of us have this misconception that we moisturize our skin by slathering moisturizers on. Actually, that's just applying sort of an emollient effect. It's a perception of greater moisture, but real moisture to our skin is delivered by hydrating ourselves first and foremost. You can't expect to have moisturized skin if you're not well hydrated. And I've mentioned this before. Simply look at someone who might be hospitalized, who's dehydrated. And if you've ever spent time in a hospital, which I have, you get to see people when they're dehydrated. It's alarming. You see a crepiness to their skin. You see a dramatic change to the quality and character of their skin. That's a wake-up call for all of us to adequately hydrate, which I think as we get older, because our bladder might not function as well, both for men and women, we don't hydrate as well. But hydration is critically important to the beauty of your skin, to the plumpness of your skin, the radiance of your skin. Hydration is critical. But then there's a specific molecule that's involved with holding that moisture in our skin, so our skin, for survival's sake, is moist and we remain moist. But for appearance, it's phytoceramides. Actually, it's ceramides. Phytoceramides are a plant source of ceramides that we deliver and that have been proven in the clinical research to deliver those ceramides to your skin. And the clinical research has also proven that it improves the appearance of your skin, reduces the appearance of fine lines of wrinkles in your skin, but it does it at the source. Superficially is superficially. This does it at the source. And I had some great research. I had some charts. I have a whole bunch of science on these, but I had some great science charts to read, and then also some great reviews. But also, what's really important about ceramides, a lot of us think about our face and wrinkles and appearing youthful, but what's also important to remember, and a lot of us forget, for some of us have issues in our elbows, it might be certain areas in our body that when you have disruptions in moisturization, what those disruptions in moisturization are, those end up being those dry patches that you notice. It might be your feet, it might be the bottoms of your feet, it might be the heels on your feet, it might be your knees, it might be, as I said, the back of your elbows, it could be your hands, your cuticles. So that's where phytoceramides come in. But as we read here, sorry, I kept talking. This is from the Archives of Dermatological Research, a respected journal. These lipid ceramides form multilamellar sheets. They're these carefully integrated sheets within the intercellular spaces of the stratum corneum, which that's where the rubber meets the road in our skin, the stratum corneum. So when it comes to moisturizing our skin, the organization of ceramides in the stratum corneum is our ability to retain moisture, the organization of which are essential in maintaining the functionality of the skin as an effective barrier to water loss. And for survival, we need to avoid water loss, but for beautiful skin, we need to avoid water loss. Depletions in lipid levels as a result of environmental challenges can lead to disturbances in skin function. Changes in stratum corneum lipid levels have been linked with aberrant skin conditions. The lipids they're talking about here are ceramides, such as xerosis, the technical name for dry skin. And decreases in the ceramide levels of the stratum corneum have been proposed as a possible etiological means causative factor in atopic dermatitis. So it's clearly been shown that disruptions in ceramide levels and ceramide function causes dry skin. Dietary ceramides improve the skin barrier function. These results suggest that an oral administration of ceramides improve the skin barrier function by upregulating genes, so it affects our genes. Ceramides also serve to maintain the mammalian skin barrier function through their role as intracellular lipids. I could keep reading reviews, but we'll just keep reading the science. One review, head-to-toe results. I've been taking this product for almost 2 years, and I continue to see multiple benefits. In addition to promoting hydration and softness of my face, these capsules have helped the texture and suppleness of skin on my entire body. That's what I've noticed, including such trouble spots as cuticles, elbows, and feet. The results are truly more than skin deep. My wise mother told me, it is not vanity to take care of your skin and look your best. It is self-respect. Thank you, Andrew, for boosting my self-respect.
What a great review. What a wonderful way to end it. Andrew, as always, a pleasure spending time with you. I know you've got a big day ahead. I believe you're back at noon lunchtime, noon Eastern?
I'm back at noon with Michelle tomorrow, yes.
Well, my friend, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Love to Muriel and the pups as well, and we'll see you real soon. Congratulations on a wonderful launch today.
Oh, thanks so much, Adam. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Andrew. If you want to check out more, please go online at hsn.com, search Andrew Lessman or vitamins, and you'll see the entire collection, the entire selection. If you are joining us late tonight and you didn't see our healthy hair, skin, and nails, it is that one time a year annual tradition where you get the biggest value on our most popular product ever. So get comfy, get cozy, and let's get set for the encore of Andrew Lessman's Your Vitamins and our best buy of the day. Good night, everybody.
I found it in Peru, China, Morocco, an amethyst mine in the middle of nowhere. Every day's a new adventure. We go right to the mines. You can actually show people, okay, this is how it all starts. And every rough material you get is like opening a Christmas present. You're able to sculpt it, make it into something that's really unique, very special, very limited. And I think that that's what people love. They know the history of it.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the Hsn Card. As an Hsn Card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like 12-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on beauty, jewelry, shoe, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/hsncard.